Hi. Let's learn about bait and switch tactics in retail and other contexts. Bait and switch is a morally suspect sales tactic that lures customers in with specific claims about the quality or low prices on items that turn out to be unavailable in order to upsell them on a similar, pricier item. Although it is considered a form of retail sales fraud, not all occurrences necessarily constitute fraud. The bait in a bait and switch can be an advertised physical product or service that has a notably attractive price or terms. Once a customer comes into the store or office to inquire about the advertised price or rate, the advertiser will attempt to sell the customer a more expensive product, which constitutes the switch. While bait and switch tactics may be subject to lawsuits in many countries, it is perfectly legal in the US for a business to advertise a teaser item that is stocked in a limited amount as long as they also offer a rain check if the item sells out. The bait and switch tactic has gained notoriety in the mortgage market, where agents or companies will post exceedingly low mortgage rates, knowing that the vast majority of applicants will be unable to qualify for these teaser rates. A similar strategy is seen in auto purchase financing, in which buyers are lured by the possibility of a car loan with a rate as low as 0%. Bait and switch-like tactics are common in other endeavors as well. Bait and switch scams can be difficult to notice in advance, but there are some ways to minimize becoming a victim. Red flags may include too good to be true deals, claims of limited quantity available, and overly complicated fine print or disclaimers. If a seller is reluctant to disclose information, it could be because they do not actually have that product. Thus, one way to avoid a bait and switch is to ask for more information and get an offer in writing. Bait and switch tactics are often considered to be a type of fraud and therefore are illegal. Proving a bait and switch case in court can be difficult, so it is often best to be vigilant as a consumer. Sellers can also minimize their exposure to such accusations by putting a legal disclaimer on their marketing materials. In business, a bait and switch is a scam to mislead buyers, whereby a seller advertises an appealing but ingenuine offer to sell a product or service that the seller does not actually intend to sell. Instead, the seller offers a subpar, defective, or unwanted alternative. In politics, bait and switch can refer to politicians campaigning on one platform but then pursuing a different agenda. It may also refer to so-called caption bills, which are small pieces of legislation with generic titles, but whose wording actually makes substantial changes to the law. The penalty for bait and switch advertising will depend on the severity of the case and under which laws the case has been prosecuted. If it is a violation of false advertising, the bait and switcher may be fined up to $10,000 and/or up to 1 year in prison per offense, plus legal fees and damages. Here are 5 key takeaways. 1. Bait and switch occurs when a prospective buyer is enticed by an advertised deal that seems attractive. 2. The advertised deal does not exist or is inferior, and the buyer is then presented with an upsell. 3. The practice is considered unethical and in many jurisdictions is illegal. 4. It may nonetheless be difficult to prove a bait and switch scam, so it is up to consumers to be vigilant. 5. Red flags may include too good to be true deals, claims of limited quantity available, and overly complicated fine print or disclaimers. Hope this would help. Thanks for watching.